Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Born Losers Classic, and welcome back to Deltarune. I don't know why I started like that.
I don't know how to tell you this. This is just how Brand talks.
I guess.
Once the lights turn on, Brandon starts to talk like this. But man, when the lights are out, and do I know? Hello, everyone. We're going to be talking a little bit of Deltarune. This is stupid. Brandon?
Yes.
What are we doing today?
We're talking about Deltarune lore?
Yeah, so this is something that Casey and I did at one point. And I thought also you are in a exceptional point right now where the very next thing that we do in Deltarune will be what almost was so many other people waited 4 years to do, right?
Yes.
And this is recorded like maybe a few weeks after you finish chapter 2.
It has been about 2.5 weeks since we beat chapter 2.
And so what that leaves is that for the community, there was 4 years of theory crafting, trying to figure stuff out, figuring out what made the most sense, things like that. But that's not a luxury that you're going to have. You're in a very unique position where you're going to go into it with just the knowledge of essentially one person. Because I'm being so obstinate, I feel, most of the time, where because I'm really not trying to say anything. Whereas if we were working this out together, maybe I would say more.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're in a really unique position. So I wanted to talk to you today about what your thoughts are on Deltarune, the lore, the characters. I have questions from people in the BLG Discord.
Oh my gosh, it's like an interview.
I know. I don't have sticky notes like I did before. I really should have prepped a few more. I have 3, but I don't even think they're the ones that I want to ask you about. So to start,
okay,
I want to ask you, what do you feel? Why don't we start simple?
Okay.
What do you think is the overall plot of Deltarune so far? And I figure, because I know sometimes you like to talk theories, but I feel like also sometimes you worry a bit that you'll sound off about something.
I do.
Why don't you just talk? And if you feel confidently about something, you could say, you could even say that I feel confidently about this, or this is more of a theory. Like, I am confident that Chris is blue right now.
Yes.
I think it is a theory that they have eyes under there.
Right.
Because do we know? Ooh.
I mean, we've kind of seen them.
Kind of. No, yeah, you're
in a red glowing light, which still confuses me to some point. So we could start there.
Go ahead.
You just want me to give you like general thoughts?
Yeah, you can give it big, small, whatever you want. I know I'm taking charge right now, but we're all here for you. We want to hear what you have to say.
The pressure.
Not what I have to say, so.
Well, so I have a few thoughts.
Go for it.
And these are just like general things that have popped in my head throughout the game. Things like, are we in a different timeline?
From Undertale specifically? From
Undertale.
Yep.
Because of it to me, it appears we're on the surface.
Yes.
So as someone who has had no breaks really in between going from Undertale, going to chapter 1, then to chapter 2 of Deltarune, I know this might not necessarily be a sequel, but in my head, it's like maybe.
Well, and I think especially when everyone opened up chapter 1, that was the idea.
Yeah.
Essentially because it appears, I mean, especially at first glance, it's like, oh my God, we're on the surface. Toriel is in a house. So of course you feel that way.
Taking
and then
care
of
of a
course
human.
That one of those first lines of I wonder when Asriel comes home from college, it immediately is like, okay, now what? And to quell some people, I know some people are probably thinking, oh, well, Brandon, there's at the very least...
Shit!
No!
I messed it up.
Line!
Ian had them all lined up in the beginning. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. It is really and truly all good.
Okay.
It's I know that there's one specific line that's like on the Steam page on the website that I could tell you that might clear it up a little bit. I also think it might not.
Well, if it's on the Steam page, then I guess you can.
I think if you're ever going to learn about it, now is an okay time, because again, this is very public. This is along the same lines as in like what I think a lot of people don't know in Undertale. The trailer says the friendly RPG where nobody has to die.
I actually saw that after I beat the game.
Really?
Because I was like watching some Undertale videos because I was allowed to at that point.
Exactly, yeah.
And I did see that. And I also saw your, you have like the Fan Gamer deluxe edition.
Oh yeah, I do.
Over there or somewhere.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at it when I went over to your fridge to grab a drink, and it literally says on the back of the box,
friendly RPG
where nobody has to die.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, so they kind of hint at it.
So I'll at least tell you that now, because then I think this is going to be a lot to clear up stuff and to be blunt about things, not about story. I'm not going to explain the story to you,
right?
But things that I think are fair for you to understand.
That's fine.
Deltarune is listed, I believe, on Steam on the website. It is Undertale's parallel story.
Parallel story.
What does that mean?
Like a parallel universe?
Like a parallel parking?
Parallel.
But yes,
I mean,
I know that doesn't really.
Both of those are difficult to understand.
Exactly, just like Deltarune. No, because that is for sure trying to figure out exactly where.
Parallel
what is this
story?
Yep.
So, I mean that would suggest like an alternate timeline.
In my head, yeah, timeline, universe, whatever.
But why?
True. What a great question. That's what we're here today to. If you had to make a guess right now, why? And again, if you can't come up with, I know I'm going to be putting you on the spot a few times for things like that.
It's literally like if the why I don't know, the how it's so like how in Undertale we could load our save,
yes,
to change the course of events of history.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that happened.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, I think that's a fair thing to think.
And instead of the monsters ever being banished to the underground, maybe there never was a war, and now they're just monsters.
Is just a continuation of what?
Yeah, of monsters and humans living in peace.
Yep. Yeah, and I think that's a very good, and we know for a fact that at the very least that, Chris isn't the only human on the planet from the one book that was like how to raise humans for monsters,
right?
So it's like, yeah, no, this really that very well. I think it's a great theory. I think it's great.
That's the only thing I can think of.
What else are you thinking about the story? What are you? I can start throwing words out if you'd like, because like there are the fountains. Do you have any thoughts on the fountains?
So the Dark World,
yes,
and the fountains. Ever since we beat Chapter 1, and we exited the classroom that the Chapter 1 was in, like the world of Chapter 1, like the card castle and the king and everything, part of me was like, are these just like kids playing pretend?
Yeah.
But they're teenagers.
Yeah.
Teenagers aren't much of...
I feel like...
not as much as small children as like... I'm gonna go make a castle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play pretend.
I'm gonna knock it down.
I'm gonna kick it. Go.
Yeah, it's not. I don't see Chris and Susie, especially Susie, being like, I'm gonna
go play pretend. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, I think that's for sure. I think that's a very fair thing.
But why are inanimate objects in the quote unquote real world, or the surface or whatever, why do they translate into
like darkness and things like that?
Yeah, darkness.
Yeah.
Why?
Dark world.
Why dark world? Why not light world?
well, and you know what?
Unless, because we're lightners.
Yes.
And we came.
Chris and Susie are lightners.
Yes, but so are Noelle and Birdley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we came from. Would that make what I'm calling the surface I guess a light world?
I would say
that's dark world.
That's a fair. I struggle to remember, and I've gone through this a few times now. I'm trying to remember if Rousey has ever referred to the surface as the light world, or if he's just called us lightners, and I don't remember. I would say that's a fair assumption in my head. That that's the light world. This is the dark world.
I also got on how do you say I almost said a tangent. It's not a tangent. I almost got too focused on some of the earlier parts about like dark is evil, light is good.
I think especially with how do I word this? And I don't mean to word this in a negative way, but I think it's just a matter of fact.
I want you to just lay it on me. I want you to just make me feel terrible. Go on.
You're bald.
You're really cutting deep with that.
Really
one.
go for the low blows.
Yeah.
No, you don't take in, I think, as much media as other people do.
No,
I think
don't.
Especially online, especially in today's current age, so much of us just find escapism in stories, media, things like that, right? I don't think it's unfair for where you are to go into stories thinking light is good, dark is bad. But especially with more of these games that we're playing, I mean, both Hollow Knight and Undertale and Deltarune, well, mostly, I mean, Deltarune with the Dark Worlds and all that stuff, but it's like, some of the stuff can really flip on its head. What is bad? Is light necessarily good? Is dark bad? Even on top of that, I think some stuff are more nuanced as well, that, you know, maybe both are neither good or bad.
You think after beating Hollow Knight, I would have come to that conclusion a little quicker?
No, and that's the thing.
Or thought that sooner than, like, I don't know.
That's when it comes to media. Some people refer to it as media literacy. It's just something that as you see more and more often, it like immediately clicks in your brain a little faster. I don't think it's wrong to go into things thinking that, because especially a lot of stories do go down those tropes of light good, dark bad.
Right.
And then normally it's you know, maybe there's a middle ground, but no, I think it's fair. And yeah, because it's like, yeah, so far from what we've seen, outside of the fact that so long as there's not too much Dark World, that Dark Worlds are fine. It's the balance. It's the
what I don't
yin and yang.
What I don't get is, well, if the Dark Worlds, plural, are connected,
yes,
then I feel like that would kind of make sense, because Queen seemed like she knew the king from chapter 1.
Yeah.
So there was some kind of mutual relationship there, it seemed like. And how would they cross over, though? Since
I know. And that's really hard, too, because especially with the second Dark World being
a cityscape.
I mean, a computer?
Yeah.
Like, were we in the computer? Was it just the computer lab?
Were we playing pretend?
How would card thing go in computer?
Wait a second.
What's up?
What? Actually, I just thought of something new. What if Chris created the quote unquote, like the entrances for chapter 1 and chapter 2?
Yeah.
What if Chris knew that Susie ate the chalk?
Okay.
And anticipated that this is getting really deep. That anticipated Alphys would ask Susie,
yeah,
hey, go get the chalk. Hey, Chris, go with her just to be safe.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't anticipate that part. But I don't know. Maybe. So this is the other thing.
You were not. Go ahead.
I was talking to Ian off part about. I think that Chris is the knight.
That was gonna be my next question. Is just, I was gonna be like ... the knight ?
Yes.
So
So what if, because the knight created this world, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, okay. When you say this world,
The Dark World.
So that gets more complicated.
Is that what was said in the cutscene?
In chapter 1 and chapter 2, I believe that both King and Queen, and again, people are getting on me now. I'm sorry, I don't have all my facts straight either all the time.
It is okay.
I believe they both stated that the knight created the fountain. Yes.
The fountains.
But I didn't want to go so far as to say, did the knight create this one? Because there's a fountain in here as well. The great fountain, or the grand fountain. Did the knight make that one? I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, did the knight make the first and the second one? I believe yes, that is confirmed. Go on. Sorry.
Because what I'm saying is, like, if Chris created the entrances to both chapter 1 and chapter 2. Well, no. Wait, didn't Ralsei say that he kind of led them there? I can't remember.
He led them to where? He led who?
He led Chris and Susie into the dark world.
Oh God, chapter one is where my knowledge just falters and
it's
falls
okay.
apart.
It's okay because I can't remember either.
I don't think so off the top of my head. Don't let that be me putting it down though.
No, it's fine.
Well, Rousey knew that we were prophesized.
That
to.
part. Yeah.
So yes, did Rousey bring us here? I don't believe so, but Rousey knew. He knew that
as soon
there
as he
was
saw us,
a
he was
human,
like,
a monster, and a prince
goat.
from the dark.
A goat.
And the goat. Yes, that part is for sure. Now I will let you know just so that you don't feel like you're just saying things that are weirded out.
Mm-hmm.
What you're theorizing, Chris is the knight.
Mm-hmm.
Did Chris make the first 2 fountains? Those are stuff people have theorized.
Okay.
I am not telling you whether or not they're popular, whether or not people think they're right, or anything like that. That is all stuff, especially between chapters 2 and 3, that people were like, oh my God. Because, yeah, I mean, at the end of chapter 2, it's really hard to imagine anything other than Chris made the dark fountain.
Right.
It's really hard to think anything other than that.
Because Chris made that one.
Yeah. And to give your, to give this theory some more fire at the very least. And again, it's at the end of chapter 1. We saw that Chris took Soul, said, yuck.
In the cage.
Heated us into the cage. And then, what was explained to us was went and ate pie.
Right.
Cool.
So it was
Did
nothing
they do anything else? Could they have gone down to the computer lab?
library and create... Chris did sneak out the window.
So that is a possibility to now give that some counter fuel. What would be hard about that is that when Chris and Susie entered both their first dark world and the second, when they threw open the doors, they were like, damn, dude, dark as hell in there.
Yeah.
How distracted would Noelle and Berdley had to have been to open doors, see it's dark as hell, and then fall into the fountain.
That's true.
Or fall into the dark world.
Yeah.
So then the theory is, could somebody else have made it when they were already there? Things like that. Who knows? Great question.
They were drugged to fall asleep in the computer lab.
Damn.
That's what
Rough
happened.
Buster.
Rude Buster.
Rude Buster. You're so right. What a rude Buster. Just really not chill, honestly. What kind of sick town is this?
It was Caddy that did it.
Not not Caddy.
But yeah, I mean that
God, which one?
with an eye.
With the eye. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts about the night?
I don't know, because so this is another thing I'm trying to remember what was said. At the end of chapter 2, before the Mecha Queen or Giga Queen, whatever it is, fight, she starts talking about some stuff. Shit, I'm like zoning out on what it was now.
It's really hard to keep track of all the information and also try to parse what is right, what is important, what is less important. You're talking about between the after the Queen fight, before the Giga Queen fight.
Am I allowed to pull it up on my phone?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
I mean, like, you're gonna be the one editing this
I'm
too,
editing, so I could just like cut out.
Until you find the thing, if that's what you want to do.
One moment, please. Okay, I think I found. She says, the night, the roaring night.
Yeah.
Today, it deigned to create this world, reaching its long hand to the sky.
Yep, got it. Hand up in the air.
Coursed its will into its blade, a knife, and made, thrusting the fountain from the earth.
Yes.
Chris did that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
We're just saying. You're just saying.
Unfortunately, the world they created... sorry, I'm just waiting for the dialogue to go. Is trapped within the confines of the library. Okay, so just the library. If only we had a way to make more darkness.
Yeah.
We might be able to cover the whole world.
How cool.
That is when I realized
question mark?
this power of the will, the power of determination.
That scary word.
Is
Why
this
it back?
not something that all Lighteners possess? If one was simply determined enough,
Yes.
maybe Chris.
Yep.
Could not anyone make a dark fountain? So then, oh wait, if the night has taken its leave, then I will simply make a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you start fighting.
Yeah, then you kick each other's ass a little bit, Punch-Out style.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Oh, Noelle, honey, darling, sweetie gravy." Anyway, so that kind of spells it out that the night made the world.
The Dark World, yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So then,
Say what
she
you're
said the
thinking.
night had taken their leave.
Yes.
So maybe Chris isn't the knight then, if any Lightner can create.
That is genuinely really the question of if any Lightner. Like, all that says is that
there's a secret Lightner we don't know about. I know who it is.
Who?
Because we haven't seen them yet.
Okay.
Noelle's mom.
Okay.
I mean, we haven't seen her yet.
No, you're right. I mean, if she's the only person that we haven't seen.
So I have a theory that Noelle's mom is the knight.
Okay.
Or that's not true. Or she's the mayor, because we haven't seen the mayor yet.
Why not both?
Could be, dude.
Again,
they're already running town. They gotta run the dark world now.
I was like, oh, this wasn't enough. What if I ran a little more? Actually,
What if her mom is Mrs. Claus? Sorry, I'm getting off track now.
there was a note. Never mind. I don't know if I want to talk about it or
We
not.
can talk about it.
There was a note in chapter 1 that you read in Asgore's house about where Asgore's shop, where it's basically like rent's due. You have to pay rent.
I vaguely remember that. But what was after that?
And then if after that, I think it was just like stop giving away flowers, right?
Oh, you stop giving away flowers and
Yeah.
start selling them.
Yes. And so the theory for me at that point, especially, and I'm talking right now with where we are in chapter 2, is who would be the person that would care about rent? Because it wasn't
The mayor.
It wasn't signed by a name. It was signed with the letter C. And so that is the case. If you think it is
Claus.
the mayor,
It's Claus.
it's
Mrs.
always
Claus.
been Mrs. fucking Claus. Anyway, I'm not telling you though.
It's not. It wouldn't be Toriel. Toriel doesn't own the building, and like it has to. I don't know.
I know that to me, especially because when I was playing this game, that's what I thought as well. Is that it either had to be the mayor or it had to be someone else. Rent collector. Rent
C.
collector's the night. Piss babies. That's
anybody's name that starts with the C.
I know, and it's like
I
in
don't-
town. I mean, either caddies, but
Oh,
they
God,
don't exactly
no.
seem. They don't ring to me the landlord type.
No,
You know?
I don't.
I know it's Oh yeah, and this is why we're here. Because like we wanted something in the background.
Yeah, I just. yeah.
But the idea was that if Brandon ever wanted to go check the town, not telling you need to,
Well, that's what I was thinking about. So.
but just if that were ever the case, bye Razzie, bye.
Bye. We just picked up where we left. This is like the walk home.
Yes,
Yeah.
because this is where we saved at the end of chapter 2.
I don't remember, aside from the How to Care for Humans. What was the other one that was up here?
Oh yeah, feel free to read either of the books
About souls.
we would love to read about souls.
The soul has long been called many things. The font of our compassion, the source of our will, the container of our life force. But even now, the true function of it is unknown.
And then
But
you can read the book
Monster,
on the right.
this was the How to Care for a Human.
Yep.
And then it says that Toriel checked it out in the back.
Yeah.
There are photos of unfamiliar humans inside. You shut the book quickly. Unfamiliar human. Why would you shut the book quickly if you saw someone you didn't recognize and then just...
Well, why do you think? Because it's like, okay, they don't recognize them. Why would they not? Yeah, that's a good point as well to ask. What do you think? What's up with Chris?
Chris has got some baggage. Is what I think. Chris has got some stuff going on.
It's really funny. Just on top of your number one thing, clocking Chris is like, Chris has got emo vibes.
Yeah, emo vibes.
So funny. That's fair.
I mean, Susie did too for a little bit. She wasn't showing her eyeballs.
Nope. Yeah, now her eyes are full display.
Yeah, when is Chris going to do that?
Yeah, Chris, when are you going to do that?
There wasn't any other stuff in here, was there? You licked the page. Hey, Chris, what the hell are you doing? There's a thing called Sharon, dumbass. Heard of it? What, you want to lick the page?
Yeah, why not? I mean, she eats chalk.
You're right. It's someone's diary. We read this, didn't we? Oh, no. Someone else has been taking out my diary. Oh, no. They're printing a review in the paper. Oh, no. I'm being highly acclaimed. Oh, no. It's Knuckles.
Oh, no. It's always been Knuckles.
It's Knuckles. It's the Lord of the Hammer series. This is Gers. Chris, you read that nerdy stuff? Giant swords, hammers, bloody battles. So, if there's any cool parts, you tell me, right? Book of Magic Tricks. Most of them require orbs or floating hands.
I don't have either of those.
Yes,
that's real messed up.
I feel like those didn't give too much. Is there anything new in here? Chris, we could go anywhere. And you brought us to the teen zone. You have a point.
Not happy about it, no.
What if I do it again?
That is true. I mean, sometimes there's... to go further on the Chris thing, why do you think, especially at the end, because we've seen these huge explosions of Chris doing stuff that's making us go, huh? Why would Chris throw their soul in a birdcage?
Yeah.
Why would Chris... What just...
Oh, I guess I did speak on that a little bit at the end of chapter 2.
Yes.
So I feel like there is some kind of... At least this is literally the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Is there's some kind of struggle or disposition... Am I using the right word? Between Chris, the character...
Yeah.
And us, the player.
Okay.
There's some kind of...
Struggle is the... Yeah, I think struggle. That's fair.
And I don't know if I want to pull Spamton into this, but the whole, like, pull the strings stuff. Are we just pulling Chris's strings?
Are we just a little puppeteer?
Is Chris their own person? And was Chris... Oh my God, I just thought of something new. Was Chris given this soul? Did Chris die and was given a soul by Alphys? Because Alphys is still a scientist deep down. I don't know. Parallel story.
No, that's fair. I mean, if what other scientists do we know? Do you know any other scientists?
I was like,
no, it's okay. You can say it. I think people would be happy to.
No, that's fine. You say it. Because I can't remember their name.
You don't know their name.
Wait. Hold on. What's it start with?
G.
I almost said Gerson. It's not Gerson.
No, that's close, though.
G-Man.
Gaster.
Why couldn't I think of it?
A lot of people don't remember his name. It's kind of the whole bit, isn't it?
But you have talked to me.
Yeah, I've talked to you loosely. I kind of just info dumped on you right after we beat Undertale. And I would say the amount that you may or may not remember that's where we go from there. We don't know.
I can tell you what I remember.
Go ahead.
That Gaster was the original scientist before Alphys.
Original Starwalker.
I don't know anything about the Starwalker either still.
I
don't know what the Starwalker and the eggs.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's one of my... We'll talk more about Gaster. People want to hear it. People will be salivating.
Are we doing Gaster first or this
Gaster first?
Okay, Gaster first. I mean, that's all I know, right?
I know. He was the original royal scientist.
And I guess in the data for Undertale, the sprite is there, or what people think is the sprite.
Yes, yep.
But no, actual...
No full confirmation.
Yeah.
No. Because I believe even in the files, the image for what people believe to be Gaster is it Mystery Man? It's been too long since I've... Not too long, actually. I'm just not remembering. I've been going a lot into diving into Gaster stuff.
I mean, you don't gotta worry because we're gonna play Undertale again soon.
Yeah.
Can we say that now?
We can say that.
We're gonna officially say that.
Yeah, say it.
We're gonna be doing the genocide route.
Hooray!
I don't know when. After we're done with Hollow Knight, which is soon. It's really soon.
Yeah, you just gotta overcome something.
Yeah.
No, and that's why, because some people have been like, Brandon, you should learn more about Gaster. You should do this or that.
Yeah.
And I think that's fair after everything is done. I think you're in a very unique position. And also, I don't want to say too much more than that.
I see you looking at those notes.
I'm looking at them. Okay, just because you brought it up. Because I also have a whole bunch of questions for people that want to ask as well.
That's fine.
But that's why I think we've done a good job of getting your thoughts on the game. First sticky note.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up with the eggs?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I
Any
genuinely could not tell. I mean, all the context I have is there's a man
behind the tree.
Behind the tree.
Yeah.
Gave us eggs.
Yeah.
One egg turned into 2 eggs in the fridge in
chapter 1.
In chapter 1. And then we just put the second egg in a basket of eggs in this chapter. So I really don't know. I don't.
No,
I have no clue.
I don't think there's going to be much that like there is, which is why I think some of these sticky notes I have, which is why I didn't want to lead with them because they're not.
It's fine to talk about it still. I have no theories on the eggs, dude.
No, I don't really think. I mean, it's weird too because like, let me go into your inventory. Use the egg.
Do I? I thought I got rid of it already.
No, it's. Oh wait, no. Well, go check the item key.
Oh, it is still there.
Only
and then the Star Walker's beside it.
True. Well, it's because Star Walker, Lancer, and Rules card are all in your inventory.
Oh, duh.
Go ahead and use the egg.
Okay.
You use the egg. And then
nothing happens.
That's still there too. Now, here's for the next question. Go back up to the light world.
Oh. Okay.
Just as I'm sure, because I know you've edited the finale, so you've probably seen it, but just to make sure.
That's fine. Goodbye.
Go ahead and use the Shadow Crystal again.
This is the one where it looks like Susie is something, right? You look through the glass, but nothing happened.
Oh, then yeah.
Oh,
basically,
wait.
you looked through the glass, and
when you looked at it, you thought you saw Susie smiling, glaring
at you. But when you removed the glass from your eye, Susie was smiling at you.
Were we looking at Susie through the glass?
Through the glass. That's the presumption I would say.
I mean, it's called a shadow crystal.
I know. So,
see, shadow, dark, evil.
And that's where the next question is. What's up with the shadow crystals?
Evil.
Bad.
What's the guy's name? Sham?
Sham, true.
Sham.
You know, go back into the thing while you're talking.
Okay.
And then go to the person who combines things.
Oh, the blacksmith
and
dude?
keep talking.
Okay. I'll do it. What, you see me talking and walking?
Well, talk about the shadow crystals and Sham and evil.
I love shadow crystals.
Which is really funny. Talk to the person and try and fuse.
Okay.
Just because I'm curious as well. It's been a little bit. Fuse items. Go to the right twice.
Pure crystal. What's that?
I guess that was the question of what the hell is that? If there's shadow crystals, what the fuck is a pure crystal?
Ooh,
else?
If you get another one, I don't know if there's secret bosses in chapter 3 or 4.
I don't know either.
Maybe once you combine, Sham is gonna combine the shadow crystals into a pure crystal.
You just crush them up.
Oh, and it gives you a twisted sword.
A twisted sword?
A twisted sword. Is that like an Ultima weapon? Do you know what an Ultima weapon is?
Only in terms of the Keyblade, the Ultimate Keyblade.
There you go. Well, see, it's Final Fantasy, so yeah. So I don't know that or Sham is evil.
Only question on top of all that. What the hell is a thorn ring?
Well, you see, when you fall into a bush, thorns.
Okay.
And you get tangled. Yeah. That's how you make.
That's painful.
The rings.
That's weird.
It comes at a cost.
No, yeah, that's weird, Brandon.
Tearing up all your limbs. Bleeding.
Brutal. Yeah, I mean, it's twisted. It's twisted around you. That's why it's. Yep, you're so right.
And that's why the sword is twisted. Sorry, not even the sword. The swid. Swid.
The last thing I have to ask, I don't even remember if they said this name or not.
Uh-oh, does that mean it's a spoiler?
So I'm just gonna say, what do you think is up with Noelle's sister?
Des?
Okay,
that's
cool.
who I think Des is.
Okay, you've heard the name.
Yeah,
I wrote this down in the last session, so I had to have assumed that you knew.
I mean, that's the only person it could be.
No, and that's fair, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
So what's up
What's the deal with Des?
Yeah, where is she? What's going on?
I don't know, dude. I mean, I remember Noelle talking about the whole when we were kids and we used to like do shit, and it would be you, me, Des, and Azriel.
Azriel, yeah. That was when she was spelling out December.
Yeah, and I don't remember if there were any like specific nods to Des in that conversation. Other than that,
yeah.
But maybe Des is the mayor.
Oh,
maybe.
Damn.
I mean, she never said if she's her older or younger sister. I have to assume she's her older sister.
I think it's fair. I think if she hadn't said that, I think that is a fair thing.
Because I think Azriel is older than us.
Because Azriel's off at college. To get more knowledge.
So maybe like Noelle and I were like,
Des went to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Oh,
we're really figuring it out. Sorry, I didn't mean to spoil that. That's my bad.
I can't believe you just spoiled.
I thought I hadn't played the game before, but I had.
The rest of Deltarune for me.
Yeah, Toby gave me a sneak peek, chapter 6, where we go to Jupiter, Jupiter's dark world. Yeah.
That's how and you just go into space.
Yeah, well, so they get to Jupiter and realize they can't breathe, right? So they make a dark world on Jupiter, all of Jupiter, and now they can breathe just fine.
Is that how that works? There's just oxygen in the dark world.
That's a chapter 5 spoiler now.
Shit.
I'm so stupid, dude.
I'm going to email Toby.
Hey, can you change this? My friend spoiled it for me, so I need it to be different now.
But please let me keep this video monetized.
True. I'm sorry that we spoiled everything for everyone now.
Only select few people will be here to know.
Okay. Is that... Oh, yeah. I mean, so do you have any thoughts, theories?
Like final thoughts?
Or on Des for now.
Oh, on Des.
Because I'm about to start asking you questions from people in the Discord.
Okay.
So, I think this is fair. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. We could talk about Rudy, why he's sick.
Oh, I did, like... I mean, just in passing after we talked to him, it was just like, why are you here? What is wrong with you? And he never mentioned specifically what's wrong. It's that he thought he was getting better, and then he's like, oh, they got to run a few more tests.
Which,
I don't, like...
And see,
it's been a long time since I've watched Christmas movies, Ian. A long time.
But Rudolph does not die at the end of a Christmas movie.
No, but doesn't Rudolph get sick or something? And or was it the other reindeer that got sick and Santa was like, you gotta lead the way, Rudolph?
I think that's the case. Another reindeer. Well, no, because it was snowing so much that with Rudolph, with their nose so bright. Yeah,
that's right. I thought there was some sick deer in there somewhere.
There's some sick deer in the Santa universe.
I can't remember.
I can't believe my first assumption was you were like, does Rudolph die?
It's like Bambi.
At the end of the song, yeah, sorry.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, he's dead.
God. I am going to ask you some questions.
I'm ready. Lay them on me.
Okay, our first one is from Tasha.
Tasha, hello Tasha.
I would love to know Brandon's thoughts on the main characters now that you're at the halfway point of the content we've had so far. And to see if you have a favorite character so far.
You're going to laugh at this. My favorite character is Susie.
Really?
I hated Susie.
I know.
In chapter 1.
You did.
But Susie has just, I don't know. Susie's grown on me.
I fully agree with that. Do you want to know my favorite character?
I have a guess.
I can't tell you.
It's Ralsei.
What? I think I like fluffy boys?
Yes.
What do you know about me?
A little bit more than
what do you know?
Other people know.
No, who is my favorite character, especially at this point? Well, actually, this is a decent... Oh, do I want to talk about it?
Is it someone in the cafe?
No, because I want to talk about Ralsei, because I want to talk about my thoughts. Because as of the end of chapter 2, I didn't know how to feel about Ralsei.
I mean, I don't either because
of two particular scenes. You go first.
Well, I was about to talk about the roaring scene.
Okay. Yes. Yep.
So, we didn't talk about that either. The roaring.
Go for it.
That was a lot.
Oh yeah.
The whole like stop.
Yeah.
Don't make another portal.
Like
another fountain.
Everything feels so lighthearted up until when like silly fluffy boy Ralsei's like stop.
Yeah.
It's like you sit your ass down and you listen. Like,
yeah. And
What do you mean?
if I'm remembering correctly, they said that the roaring that the Titans would come and destroy the world.
Yeah, they would just kind of step on everything. It's really messed up.
The Titans?
Yeah.
Who are the Titans?
I don't know.
Are they like the ones from Majora's Mask where they like hold this? They save the world.
They're normally holding the moon up, but too many dark worlds. They come out and they're like, all right, we got to wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
That destroys everything. No, yeah, it really ups the stakes, because
like, how does Rousey know about all that?
Yeah, I mean, Rousey was aware of the original prophecy of us coming down.
I guess I haven't questioned that.
But that is a good question. Why does Rousey know that?
I also thought that. So remember when I said in the beginning how I thought, the Dark World is just like their imagination. They're playing pretend or something. My other thought with that was like, because Rousey and Azrael have the same letters in their name, whatever that's called,
anagram. I believe.
Anagram. Maybe Rousey is just Chris's image of Azrael. So maybe Rousey was created by. I don't. Did that make sense?
I mean, if we have this understanding that Darkners are some object somewhere,
yeah.
What is Rousey? And that's a really good question. That you essentially just prompted yourself by being like, oh yeah, Rousey is Chris's this imagination, this idea of Azrael. And I think that's fair. I think it's a good take on it.
That's the only thing I can think of.
I know.
But I guess you do make a point. If Rousey is neither Lightner nor Darkner. I thought Rousey was a Lightner though, because Rousey's not from where we're from. So, but
Rousey is a prince from the dark, as described in the prophecy.
But we need Rousey to seal the. No, we don't. We don't need Rousey to seal.
So far from what we've seen when it comes to sealing fountains,
it's only Chris and Susie.
Yeah.
I just thought of this. Another thing.
No, this is exactly because it's like, if we want to enjoy chapter 3 and we're just over here theory crafting the whole time, I think this is go.
That's true. Well, so all that dialogue I read from Queen.
Yes.
After that, she talked to Noelle about wanting her to thrust her needle into the earth.
The royal pin that she was given.
The royal pin.
Yeah.
Into the earth. Was that to create a fountain?
I would say I could say that bluntly. Yes, that is what she was saying. Because as if any Lightner could make a dark fountain, then that was the crux, at least for what appeared to us to be the crux of why Queen took in Noelle. Why Queen said that Noelle had so much power.
Yeah,
was this idea that if she can be the one to make these dark worlds.
And make the world that they want.
Yeah. And which, of course, because she didn't know that the roaring would come from that.
She was like,
she was misguided.
Never mind.
Yeah. LMAO, whoops.
Yeah.
No, and And if she had known that, because we see that Queen doesn't necessarily have this ill intent.
Is Queen still here?
Yes.
She's
at
upstairs,
the top of
right?
the castle.
Is she still with Lancer?
Yes.
I don't know why I just went around there.
Why go straight?
Is there? I want to see after chapter 3 if she has a room. Welcome. This entire castle is now my room. Oh yeah, we read this already.
I was going to set up something upstairs.
Well, I already have everything I could ever want: friendship, fans, and a small round boy. Now go and play with your friends, Peach Boy. Peach Boy. Yeah, it's
Nope. That's. Oh,
and why do they all look similar? Unless they're literal family.
Yeah, who knows? Great question. Don't know. No idea.
Are you just you're a baby card and you don't have any signs on you, so you're not a card? You don't have a club or a spade or a heart? Wait, does she have a heart? No.
She was from the computer lab.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to say anything, but okay. I'm going to ask you another question.
Ask me another question. Who is it from?
This one is from Felix.
Hi, Felix.
What is your favorite track so far off the top of your head?
Off
you can
the top
do a top
of my head?
3 if you want, like whatever.
That's hard because I've been putting tracks on my my Spotify list.
Yeah.
I can tell you the ones that I've been listening to the most have been Field of Hopes and Dreams.
Okay. That's a great one.
Versus Susie fight from chapter 1.
It's great.
And don't forget the credits to chapter 1.
That's
I
great.
haven't been listening to much stuff from chapter 2 because Ian said I'm not allowed.
Yeah, I was wrong about that, by the way.
You
You're
were
good.
wrong!
Yeah, I know. That's my bad. I kind of
What?
stank up the place. It's my
Okay,
bad.
well, if I have to choose a chapter 2 song,
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, no, the Spampton Neophyte.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
of
that's,
course.
That's a lot of people really like that one.
And still trying to interpret the lyrics and understand. Again, I haven't had time to really
No,
speculate.
you're fine.
But
For me, I really enjoy the world revolving.
the Jebel fight. Yeah.
So good for me.
Thanks for the question.
This one's from Tech.
Tech? Hi, Tech.
What's your favorite food?
Tacos.
Perfect. Okay. I know. It's not Deltarune related, but I wanted to ask it.
It's
It was a
fine.
question. This one is from Good Mod, Destroyer of Spoilers.
Hello,
Skullsy Minus.
Oh, Skulls. Hi, Skulls.
Silly question for both of you.
Yes.
What character do you both have the most fun doing a voice for?
Burger Pants.
Burger Pants?
Burger
Oh,
Pants.
that's a really good
Come over
answer.
here, little buddy.
For me, it's Spampton. It's Spampton.
Your Spampton was really good.
I love Spampton's voice.
You did a really good job.
Thank you.
I
You're
thought,
very
and I
sweet.
think because you've played the game before and you have a better idea of who his character is,
Yeah.
you embodied that very well.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. But that is for sure. After that, for me, just to give a second, I really like voicing Rousey, even though I don't know how good of a job I do.
I think you do a good job.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I just because it's so very similar already to whatever I did for Asriel and Undertale. And maybe that's part of it. It's just a leftover emotion.
Things can be the same and still be
Yeah.
things can be similar and still be different. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
So no, I really like your Rousey voice. Your Spampton voice was great.
And your Burger Pants is
really
funny.
Above both of those, though, your Worm voice.
My Worm
is the best.
Thank you. For some reason, that one isn't up on my list.
the Worm.
The Worm. So did I already ask you your favorite question or your favorite character?
I said Susie. I guess I could have elaborated a
Go ahead and do
little
it, 'cause
bit more.
one of Nitro's questions I don't exactly want to ask just yet.
That's okay.
Because no, that's fine. I'll do. Again, some of this is what we've already talked about, but you could give a little bit more on it. Nitro asks, what is your current understanding of the story as far as the creation of Dark Fountains and who we, the player, are?
I guess I've kind of said that.
Yeah,
Haven't
which is why
I?
it's like you've already kind of gone over all of that.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to expand more on who your favorite character is, that is Nitro's second question.
Oh, so yeah, Susie.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like Susie, so far at least, has had the most character development.
I can agree with that.
Like, she starts out just really just like, I don't like anybody, I don't need anybody kind of attitude, and then she slowly opens up to Chris after you're like, we don't have to fight.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, Rousey had a part in that too.
That's still like chapter 1, the end of it, of her just being like, let's do this again tomorrow. After being
That was
so,
good, yeah.
After the beginning of chapter 1 being so cold is just, no, I fully agree. I was going to say, another character that I think got some pretty decent character development was Noelle in chapter 2.
I like Noelle a
starting
lot
out
too.
as quite meek, obviously not, just be like, okay, whatever, Queen, I'll do what you say because you're telling me to. But I mean, it was her standing up to Queen in the end too that was like, you don't know what I want.
Right.
You have no idea, or so I'm not saying the words right, but you know what I mean. She stood up to Queen in the end.
That part where she stood up to Queen was the moment where I was like, is the Queen Noelle's mom?
No, and I think that is also a fair thing.
Again,
to
in
ask.
like a parallel sort of way. Like I said in an earlier part too that I thought maybe the people or the monsters or what all of these people are like parallel to somebody in the, I guess can I start calling it the light world?
Yes.
That sounds
That's fine.
better. Like this character had to be related to somebody in the light world. Like they had to be connected to somebody.
That's fair.
And in that moment, because Rudy said stuff about like her mom is harsh.
Yes.
Or they don't, I guess they butt heads.
And without Rudy being there to, nope, you're right.
Yeah. So maybe that moment where Noelle was standing up to Queen, to me it was like her standing up to her mom.
I agree. No, I think that's fine. That's really not. You don't have to worry about that sounding like a stretch. I don't think that is.
Okay.
But I am going to ask the next question.
Do it.
Brandon.
Yes.
Querdly. Chris X Birdley. Yes or no? From Blue Bomb.
Thank you all so much for tuning into BLC.
You are not Birdley's biggest fan.
I'm sorry, dude.
And you don't need to be sorry.
I've seen a couple comments from people being like, why the Birdley hate?
Unfortunately, you go first.
I was just going to say, so let me put it this way. I don't hate Birdley. I think his character is just not appealing to me.
So two things. One, that's literally almost exactly. Queenie has a literal dialogue of like, listen, there's nothing wrong with him. He's just annoying.
Literally
and
that.
Unfortunately, I think Birdley fans are very defensive, which is understandable. There's a lot of Birdley hate out there, but unfortunately, the reason there's a lot of Birdley hate out there is because Birdley is written to be a very annoying character. Yes, there's more to his
there
story.
There is more to him,
which I won't.
The spelling bee,
yeah,
and all
the
and
spelling
like
bee,
the smarts and all that. Like I get that,
but it's not always enough for people to still be like, yeah, I still like this. Like it's like we can enjoy him as a character because he's a funny character.
Yeah.
But he's also annoying, and unfortunately, that's just like that's how it is.
I'm sorry, Blue Bomb. I can't.
That's okay. Are you even one to already ship characters in the first place?
Not really.
I am lost in my days of Homestuck where everything was the big shipping wars. Back when I remember shit.
I remember the shipping wars. I remember people making ship names for people.
Yep. Yeah.
All the time.
Oh yeah, and it's like because how much of Undertale and Deltarune sometimes still feels like Homestuck, I still get lost in all of that myself. I can't talk about my ships.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Because
you're just not one to do it.
It's not like you're shipping. I think where it gets weird is if you're shipping real people.
Yep. That's exactly it. Once you're like, which I know obviously we kind of toe that line anyway, but I mean, there's a big difference between us saying it and other people saying it.
I mean, they don't have to call us Brian.
They don't have to, but they could if they wanted to. If you wanted to. All right.
I do ship Susie and Noelle, though.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's an obvious one.
Yeah. And even if it's obvious, that's the thing. That doesn't make it a bad ship.
I just like it.
No.
I think Noelle is nasty, and she just wants to be crushed by Susie.
Yep. You're not wrong.
She's a freak.
And which is
okay. I mean,
Toby Fox is really good at writing absolute freaks sometimes. I mean, Alphys is kind of a freak too.
A little bit.
In Undertale. Next question is by Stunt Hacks.
Hi, Stunt Hacks.
Who do you think, and you've talked about this already, so who do you think opened the Dark Fountains of the characters that you've seen so far?
So Chris.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
And that is funny. That is something I just thought about as we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, because Chris obviously did the one in chapter 2, so who else could have done the others unless it's a secret Lightner we don't know about? What if it's Des? What if... I mean, Asriel's at college, so it's probably not Asriel. I don't know, dude.
No, I think everything you've said is totally fine. Another question by Tasha.
Tasha,
what do you think you would be like in the Dark World?
Me?
Whether would you just be a Lightner within the Dark World, or would you be a Darkner yourself?
I feel like I'd be a Lightner.
That's
Can
fine.
I tell you something I've thought about,
Yeah.
actually? I've thought about... I meant to talk to Casey about this, and I want to talk to Casey about it still.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see... Okay, so you see how we have Chris, who's blue, Susie, who's pink, and Ralsei's, who's green.
Yeah.
I would be blue.
Yeah.
Casey would be pink.
And then I'd be green.
And you'd be green.
Yeah.
I would love to see us as Lightners.
Aww.
in the
Dark World.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
No, I fully agree. I've always been big into fantasy things and settings and characters, so I would absolutely see myself as a Darkner within the Dark World.
Really?
What that would end up being, and trying not to just make that some like knockoff Fursona or something that's harder.
I mean,
because like there's so many unique things here. It's like Rousey's a furry. Let's be real.
I
all
mean,
right?
Rousey's a
But
goat.
That thing, the Viro-Kun,
yeah.
that's not a furry.
No, I mean...
It's like pig-like, but...
So it would be...
and that's what's so hard is that I don't know what I would
you got
be.
furries, you got scalies, you got, like... There's other...
No, there's a whole slew.
Yeah, you could
but
be...
it's like, you could be any fantasy creature, really.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. And that's... I don't even have a good answer, so... I don't know. But that is a very... I like that as a question.
I don't know. I put myself in like the main character's shoes a lot.
And that's fine.
It's like
I
I
think
could
it's
play
totally
Mario
cool.
a bunch if we're playing a Mario Kart or a party or, any of those. So, I don't know. I'd probably be like a Chris.
And that's fine.
Honestly, I'd be like Chris aesthetic minus the hiding my eyes.
Yeah.
And I'd have magic. I'd be able to heal.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Brandon.
Yes.
From Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Rules card, Spampton, and Jevil. Fuck, marry, kill.
As soon as you listed 3, I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh man. Is Spampton like normal Spampton or Neo Spampton?
Oh, that changes things. Oh, that's true. Normal Spampton is kind of... Let's say Spampton Neo, because normal Spampton is like a little gremlin. Oh, Jevil's a gremlin too.
Jevil's also...
They're all awful. Can I kill them all?
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
I know, this is the real questions now.
I would kill Rules. I would kill Rules card.
Yep. No.
I'm just...
Correct answer.
I just can't see myself
within thine hindquarters.
Yeah, it's not for me. Not for me. I would marry... this is hard.
What a great
if
question,
I married Spampton, I would essentially take on all the debt.
Oh, but maybe he'll become a big shot again. You don't know.
You don't know that.
You're in for the good and the bad.
Through sickness and in health.
Yep, exactly.
All right. Yeah, I'd marry Spampton.
And then Jevil's just a little bit of chaos. All right, perfect. For a normal... Nah, that's really normal. For a narrative question from Robin.
Okay.
How do you think the game ties back into Undertale?
I guess we kind of covered that. As far as like, I guess, potentially just like an alternate timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Just a different... I mean, a timeline is the only thing I can think of that would make sense. Unless this is just so far off in either the past, or it could be the past. It could be like a prequel.
Yeah.
Before, but I don't know.
How do you think the game will end?
Oh God.
I know. That's
actually, I have thought about this.
Talk.
Similar. I think. Okay, so this is hard. Fuck. I actually can't tell you this.
Me. Oh, because you think he's going to end like another game?
Yes.
You're going to say Persona 4, aren't you,
No.
buddy? Oh.
I'm not.
Oh, my knowledge.
Do you know the ending to Mother 3?
Yes. Kind of.
Okay. Do you want me to talk about
Let's
it?
not, because let's not spoil it for other. But if that's enough. That's enough for me. And I think people who have experienced Mother 3... God, that would be... Okay.
Well,
all right.
But like, so it's not like a 1-to-1 with Mother 3's ending.
Yeah.
But it's shit. I should have just told you what I thought.
That's okay. I can close my ears if you want. And you can tap me on my... Yeah, go ahead. Tap me on my leg. Tell them.
Well, no, because then it's gonna spell out the ending to Mother 3 though. Ian's still wiggling his hands in his ears or something. I don't know what he's doing. Can you really not hear me?
I did not hear anything until you said... I looked at the audio because I'm like, are you actually talking right now?
You can stop.
Oh,
I didn't say anything because
that's fair.
I don't want to spoil... Okay, I'll put it this way. I believe potentially that if Chris is the one making all of the fountains, maybe Chris is just trying to end everything.
That's so sad.
Maybe either Chris or the Knight, or if Chris is the Knight, they just want to... Someone wants to start a new world.
No.
Essentially.
Okay.
That's all I can... Without spoiling an ending to another game.
Yep.
Because that's not a 1-to-1.
No, that's fair. I'm going to start speed running because we're already over
Wow,
an
we're
hour.
an hour?
So I'm going to speed run some of these questions.
That's fine.
Final question from Robin. Which darkener would taste best to eat? Not in a weird play. Not in a weird way.
Susie, because, hold on.
Bubblegum?
No.
All right.
I'm showing you.
Oh my God, I'm
Hold
going to
on.
learn something today.
Susie, because, how about a strawberry cake? There's a room, I love strawberry
Okay,
cake.
no, that's good. And see, a few people in the Discord listed Lancer, which I think is an
Why?
honest to God. Well, because he's just a small, round boy, and he probably tastes of pastry. And I think that's fair. I think Ralsei would taste like magic and sprinkles. Just like you take Ralsei, grip him, smush him up, mouth, eat.
That's
Perfect. Fantastic. Let me see. I don't think... Okay, so those are the end of... I asked these questions a couple weeks ago. I asked for another one today.
That's fine.
Let me see if there's any more... Okay, this is from Noel Fallon. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong.
Noel Fallon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brandon?
Hello. Yes. I'm ready. Are you reading it first to make sure it's safe? Is it not safe? I don't think it's safe. Ian's contemplating.
That was the whole question.
What?
Ask him, Brandon? There's no follow-up. That was the whole thing.
I thought
That
this was
was-
going to be like a Star Walker moment. Brandon, are you gay?
Does the hand thing. Nitrovan asks, Brandon, are you sure you and Ian aren't dating?
Nitrovan, I can't tell you.
I've never played this game before, so I don't know.
Ian and I have known each other since we were 15.
We were literally babies.
14?
Yep.
14.
I know.
How did we not date?
I don't know. It just, I mean, I was preoccupied for a fair amount of high school.
Yeah,
I wasn't a floozy, but like...
I mean, you were a little hussy sometimes.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm just kidding.
I never thought about myself like that, but when I say it how it was, it's like...
No, you had two
I think
partners?
I dated 4 people in high school.
I know 2. No.
I know, I
Obviously, I'm not going to list them.
yeah, let's
but
just listen by name, when it happened, who they were,
the dates.
where they are right now.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I don't know. I didn't date anyone in high school, so
Okay.
I was just lonely, yearning for my quote unquote friend.
Oh God. And I had no idea. There was just I was not aware.
Can we please talk? No, never mind. I can't talk about it.
Damn, that's even better. I think it's funnier to just not.
Well,
Because
no, you told me not to talk about it.
BLC question of the day.
What was Brandon going to?
What was Brandon going to say? Those are all the questions.
Okay.
That's it. So that is, I think, the end of the lore video, which means that I do need to say something.
Go ahead.
Because I know that you've seen the comments too
Okay.
of everyone saying, Ian, you have to show
Wait.
him
Spamton
the
sweepstakes.
Spampton sweepstakes.
Am I about to hand you the controller?
No, because
Oh.
the answer is it's not going to happen.
Oh.
The Spampton sweepstakes and what they were was very ARG-like, if you're aware. It's like
ARG.
I'm trying to remember what it stands for, but it's this idea of like there's a lot of little secret stuff to find, figure out, piece together. The only one that you would know of was Valve did an ARG for Portal 2. When Portal 2 was leading up to it being released, I remember like our group chat was going into it. We were finding out stuff about it. Regardless,
That sounds familiar.
what it is there's stuff on the surface. I believe it was a fundraiser or a charity thing, but under the surface, there was a lot of behind the scenes things. There were a few written piece of stuff.
Okay.
Where it's like we're reading Noel's blog from like before the events of Deltarune.
Okay.
And there are some interesting things there. Little stuff about, what goes on before. But there's also a lot of stuff that, without showing you other things as well, which are, there's so many small sprites, sound effects, small story beats about stuff that happens in 3 and 4.
Oh, is there?
Just experience chapter 3 and 4. You're in such a unique position where you don't have to do and be what we all were, where we were so desperate for anything
Okay.
that these small drips of information.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
And so it's just, I know a lot of, because people want you to experience exactly how they experienced. But in my opinion, as someone who doesn't need to wait, who didn't need to wait, who can just experience 3 and 4, there is a world where maybe afterwards, I think it might be worth you reading some of Noelle's blogs and things like that.
Oh, and then I could associate it with...
Exactly. But doing it beforehand, I don't think it's necessary. I think it will be more interesting to see what Brandon... Because I've seen a few people be like, this is a really interesting Let's Play because it's essentially like a Deltarune fan who isn't terminally online experiencing what the game alone has to offer. And I so truly think that is important. We could do more afterwards. And it's similar to what we're doing with Hollow Knight, where we're watching, where we're going to watch Mossbag's lore video. There's some lore stuff we could watch for Undertale. We could go through some of the expansion sweepstakes stuff, but I just don't think it needs to be done here. And I hope that you all are okay with that.
I'm fine with that. I mean, I didn't know what it was, to be fair, but also now that you've explained it to me, I'm not pressed about doing it.
Now you can just go.
And I also really want to start chapter 3.
I know. We are going to end this episode and then immediately go start chapter 3.
Yeah.
So, Brandon, see them out. Thank you all so much.
Thank you
for listening.
For watching the entire series so far. There has been a lot of love in this series.
Oh, yeah.
And I appreciate it. I'm glad that you all are getting a kick out of watching someone play the game for the first time in 2025.
I know. And now you're finally going to be playing the literal 2025
content. I'm going to be caught up.
You are?
Oh my God.
This is so... Oh, okay. We have to end the video. I want to go do that right now. I want to go right now.
Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all
next time.
Goodbye.